Boom. This just in from that thing that I went to yesterday. They're like, your rectal chlamydia test is negative. Your rectal gonorrhea test is negative. Your throat chlamydia test is negative. Your throat gonorrhea test is negative. Your urine chlamydia test negative. Your urine gonorrhea test negative. Syphilis test is pending, but I haven't been banging anyone, so it's gonna be negative. Okay, so I went to a clinic here in Etobicoke, and they were like, oh, we found something, and I'm like, that's impossible. They're like, yeah, here's the medication, you need to take this medication, and I was like, that's impossible. I was like, I'm not even having sex. Okay, so then I go downtown, I'm like, oh, I went to this clinic, we did this test, they said this stuff. They're like, oh, that's not, you can't even tell if you do that test. Like, that test could be anything. Or that test could be anything. He's like, I wouldn't go off that. I'm like, really? And he's like, yeah. He's like, who does that? And I was like, that's what I thought. And then he's like, okay, like, let's see your poop shoot, let's see your fucking pee hole. Pee hole. I'm like, here you go. I'm like, and then I was like, okay, what do you think of this vein? I'm like, this vein? Okay, so no, I was like, what do you think of this? I'm like, what do you think of this? This seems kind of unreal. Here's the thing, I used to work, so I never had time to like do anything. So now I feel like I'm really doing it. And I feel like, you know, this is he's like, oh, that's normal. Don't worry, that's supposed to pop out. I'm like, really? Really, it's supposed to look like that? It's like Dragon Ball Z. Looks like Dragon Ball Z down there. Like, is it supposed to look like Dragon Ball Z down there? They're like, yeah, that's it. Like, okay, perfect. They're like, okay, so get in the fetal position. And let me just... And he's like putting on like latex gloves. I'm like, this is a visual inspection. Why are we putting on fucking latex gloves? Like, okay, so then he's like, okay, this is one side. I'm like, what do you mean one side? Like, I thought this was just, and I thought I was holding it open, and then he's like, oh, here, let me hold it open. I have gloves on. Like, all right, go for it. Okay, so then he does this like violin kind of stroke, and he's like, yeah, no, it's good. You're like, oh wow. He's like, yeah, seems good to me. Perfect. Okay, so like, oh no, you know what he said? He's like, wow, you have a really nice hole. Something like that. He was like, wow, it looks really real nice down there. Real tight. You got a real tiny little hole. Oh, that's a real perky little hole. Something like little tiny hole or whatever. I was like, oh, thank you so much. Like quicker the better. Like, let's just get through this, guys. Like, like we don't have to stop and stare. Like, we don't have to have a song and dance about this. Like, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, done. This is awkward. Like, the thing about it, like, this isn't like the bedroom. This is like profession. So we need to be professional. He's like playing my asshole like violin. Or sorry, like a harp. I'm like, oh, I don't even really do anything. I've been all about work. I really have not been about like people as of recent because they're really traitorous and evil. And they all work together and they use their economy and their money to persuade each other to fucking wrong me. And it's really like biblical ass shit. And, you know, every day feels like a chapter of the Bible. And I'm just kind of looking for, you know, my own little slice. Like, girl, I don't want to call down the powers of Moses. Like, I don't. Like, I was just thinking we're gonna play some video games, smoke some weed, and drink some booze. Like, It feels like every day, everyone around me is just testing the natural laws. And you want to know what we shouldn't be testing? Probably the natural laws. But every day, here we go again. With the unnatural laws. This is unnatural. I know you guys are like, why are you eating chicken and rice and you put all that hot sauce all over it? You're gonna fucking breathe fire out of your butthole. You're gonna melt those latex gloves the next time they try to play the violin or play the harp. It's like, hey, you wanna know what? Enter at your own risk. The fiery dungeons of hell. Like, if I ain't saying C swing away, Meryl, like, you should not be C swinging away. Like, I'll tell you that much. Okay. I got weapons, buddy. How am I supposed to get down there? Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Okay, let's do it. Caw. This is kind of like Ghostbusters. Alright, time to send you back home to Ghostland so you can be with all your other spiritly relatives. Oh, for fuck's sakes with this shit. Oh, I got them in, so they're good? They made it. Level 3, level 2, level 1, level 1, level 3, level 3, level 3, level 2. Okay, let's do one of these ones. Dream Sprite. How come it's so grimy? Okay, it's like... Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and in the hour of our death. Amen. You know, can I tell you, I do really revere, Mother Mary. I think she was like really a powerful lady, and I feel like she could do some really interesting things. You know, I didn't really include her in the 1, 2, 3 combo, but you want to know, I feel like she's really good. And you want to know, I've read some really interesting things, like if you pray and say just the Hail Mary, especially in the Rosary, supposedly you inherit really powerful gifts, especially of like foresight and like, you know, what is that? Being able to like tell people like if they're a good person, like, if you can tell too if like how a situation is gonna play out. I guess that's foresight. Can I tell you guys something? My whole life, my mother, she'd never been in a relationship at all. She'd never been with any kind of dude or had any guy over. Like, even my father, he didn't really spend any time with this lady. So, what I'm trying to kind of get to is, like, in the later parts of my life, like, all I want is this lady to be happy. Like, I feel like she's so miserable. Like even right now, like, I don't feel like she's in a relationship. And I feel like that, like, I would just really like if there was at all a way, maybe even someone out there on YouTube, go out there and ask my mom out and like just make her a happy lady. Because you want to know what, like, she's probably had a really tough life. She had to deal with a lot of like really weird situations, I think. Like, the thing about it is, in the Bible it says like honor your mother and your father, right? So like,
I want to see what one of these looks
like, I want to honor them even though they're really evil. Like, I feel like my parents are really, like, they do lots of drugs and they don't take care of their health and they party and stuff. And yeah, I got it. Like, you know, in the future, we're gonna all have robotic legs. We're all just gonna be fucking down on one knee, flying around like that. Like, no, that's never gonna happen. Like, just you wait and see. Just you wait and see until we all have really hot robotic legs that do stuff like that. Probably have a trunk too, so you can put things in it. Like, that'll never happen. It's like, it's the future. So I just got that as a text message on my phone. Boom, boom. They're like, "Oh, hey, we just did your shit, or we just did your samples. Sorry, and we've determined that you know XYZ 123, and thank you so much." Like, welcome to the future. You know, what'd be cool is if in the future it's like we could just do this at home and we just do our own little throat swab. We put it in a little machine. No, I don't think that'll ever happen. Maybe we'll have like a drone that comes to our window and we just put the samples in the drone and the drone just takes off. Boop. Steve Austin. I am the bottom line. I am the bottom line here, child.
have a proposition for you.
What? You beat an old man. Baby Yoda. Isaiah. Isaiah 6. Sorry, Isaiah 61. 7. God says, don't be afraid of loss. I will give you back 7 times what you lost. You know, there's all kinds of little testaments like that, which, you know, really, I feel like help, especially in terms of like psychologically building like a mental fortitude, which I feel like going forward in society is going to be imperative. You know, technologies are becoming more interfaced with like, you know, your eyes and your tongue and your mouth, and soon it's going to be your thoughts. And so, you know, in Eat, Pray, Love, they talked a bit about that whole being in control of your thoughts and picking your thoughts every day, and that's how you start your life kind of deal. Okay, we're gonna go to the next video.